If you have a CS degree right now, why are you still charging $50 an hour? Or are you charging anything at all? I get it. You've done the work, you graduated, you've done projects, you've learned algorithms, you learned how to pass interviews, maybe you have the job, but you still do not know your value. You still do not know your worth. And you may feel like, how do I even put value to my services if everyone else is doing it? At FabBuilds, we build systems specifically for our clients to generate more leads. So it's not just websites, we build baked-in systems inside of there so that they can save 2 to 3 times per year if they were to hire someone. So their websites is doing their follow-ups, their websites doing their automation, their websites is capturing leads that hits their page or even filled out their forms that they're able to respond to later on. That's the bread and butter for us. And when we communicate this to clients, clients are responsive. But recently I've seen on X, Reddit, even YouTube about people selling websites to others that may not be mobile friendly, maybe too much focus on the aesthetics, maybe focus too much on what you can do technically versus what the client can actually understand. No one cares that you know the framework like Next.js or Lighthouse scores for their SEO or Google or whatever it is. No one cares about that because that's technical jargon. You need to hit where it hurts. So what my clients care about is, can their website work for them? Can they actually benefit from having a website that not just looks pretty but actually does the work? It's that technical advantage now that we need in a society because AI is ever prevalent and having the website is kind of dead. I'm going to show you an example here of a business that's been researching our page recently, which is going to be on the screen, versus what we could do for that business to help gain trust for their clients and actually buy into their services. And there's a big difference between the two. We are a very small and slim team of 5 with 2 engineers up there. One also is like part-time UI UX designer. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. We talk about engineering tips on this channel all of the time that can help you be more successful in your role or your day-to-day. Whatever dreams you have, subscribe down below because we talk about a lot of topics that's going to help you improve. You need to stop justifying your pricing in relation to your time. Your pricing is there because you understand how to do the work that other people can't. A lot of people are going to try to do it on their own and not see as much success as the product that you're selling. Whichever product it is, you need to make sure you have the advantage against all of your competitors, and that's going to justify your pricing because you're going to know whatever that differentiator is in and out, and you're going to be better than other people who have been in the business for longer. You have to choose what you need to be better at. Maybe if you offer the same things, maybe you're more efficient with your time. Maybe if you offer a different differentiator, like a product difference inside of your package, that's going to be the make or break thing that allows clients to run with you instead of someone else. It doesn't need to be revolutionary, meaning you have to come up with a new idea, but it needs to be a slight edge off the people that are inside of your space. And that's what we do at FabBuilds. We don't just build pretty websites, we have sales systems baked into there. A lot of web dev agencies do not have that, so that becomes our biggest differentiator. Also, it's a big thing to understand who you are selling to. You cannot sell to everyone. Pick one group of people to sell to and reach out to only that group. Position your service only for that group. Find areas inside of the United States or globally that are less competitive. There are certain states and certain cities that are less competitive that you can sell your services to rather than bigger hubs and more noise. You want as little noise as possible, and you want people who are not up to date with the current trends to be your clients. And those are the clients that are going to pay you money. I also understand that knowing how to sell and how to build are 2 separate things. I have an advantage here because most of my years of working has been in B2B tech sales and working with businesses across the globe selling technical products and learning how to not use the jargon that I knew to give them the product and make them sign contracts. You have to know how to sell. I can't teach you that. but I can help guide you throughout that process. And what that looks like is positioning your product in a way that your client can understand that their pain point can be solved by you. And when you're on the phones trying to pitch out your services, you do not need to push services down their throat. You just need to have a genuine conversation with someone who's willing to have one with you. So that is the starting point that we charge our projects for, and we know that there are other developers out there that charge more, and then there are other developers out there that charge less. Make sure you have some middle ground, a product differentiator, good sales skills, and it will take you a long way in the business that you are building. There is room for everyone. You just have to be able to make those things true for you. And it's a lot harder than what I'm letting up on. There's a lot of research. There's a lot of time that goes into this, and it's not something that's going to happen every night, but I promise you this. If you work on it day by day and you're serious about what you're doing and you want to make extra money as a side hustle or as a full-time business, do it and be diligent in it and focus on it. There's no reason why you have a computer science degree and you are broke. There is no reason that that should be happening. You should use the skills that you have, because in this day and time, everything's evolving very, very quickly and not everybody is able to keep up. That's just the reality of it. So maybe your feed is showing all of these different things that other people are doing, but I can promise you not everyone is doing that. Your feed looks bigger than what the whole world in reality really is. There are a lot of people who are still in need of your service. So whatever you're selling, go and sell it, and make sure that you have a very, very good organized process to your sales. I'm still in school and I have clients who are paying me $1,500 per project. Developers can build. That's what we're good for. That is our lane. But if you can be the developer that sells and knows how to hit the right pain points for your clients and then actually give them a solution that works, that you know works, that's going to be the difference between you and everybody else out there. Not everybody can be as efficient as you. It's just not true. There are going to be people that are worse than others and better than others. Just make sure you're on the better side. This is just a starting point. My name is Fab. I talk about engineering and tips for engineers on this channel all the time. If you have not subscribed by now, feel free to subscribe below. It is going to help you become more successful in your niche, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
RTMS.